Good morning. It is, in fact, the morning. Just woke up. I'm getting coffee. I haven't had coffee yet. But took my fiber drink thing, just Fiberlies by Biospecies Nutrition. And we are headed to do some cardio. Kind of drink a coffee on the way. This has been like a really nice way to go about the day. Is I'll wake up, I'll have my fiber supplement first thing in the morning. This intersection is the worst because nobody knows how fucking yields work. And so I have my Fiberlies mixed with water, 20 ounces of water. And then I drink a coffee on the way to cardio. 40 minutes, 20-minute intervals, 20-minute, whatever the hell, steady state. So yeah, that's gonna be today. And then we have push later on. And then after push, barring I get everything I need to done, I will be heading to the New England Pro Wrestling Academy, NEPWA. I've never been on a Tuesday, so I'm excited to do that. If I get everything I need to done, like I said. I've kind of been on a roll in terms of productivity and stuff. I had, that weird fogginess over the weekend, and I'm a little bit behind, but that's okay. Yeah. Overall, should be a good day. Last night I watched Welcome to Derry. What a show. I just watched the first episode and I'm hooked. I'm a big horror movie fan. If you know anything about me, you probably know that. And I originally tried to give this show a shot while I was doing cardio on my last cut, because I got up to, I think, 45 minutes a session. And I was like, oh, this is perfect. I can watch an episode. Because the episode, at least last night, was like an hour. And within 5 minutes, I was like, I cannot watch this in public. If anybody looks over at my screen, they're going to think I'm an absolute whack job. And I was right, because holy shit, that was intense. If you like horror, I suggest it. I know people are like snobby. I'm not. I just love movies in general. It takes a lot for me to hate a movie. Passenger is the movie most recently that I hated. It was so poorly executed, in my opinion, and thought out, and such a great concept that was just ruined by the inability to stick to the rules they create. Guys, I might be a New Englander now. The local Dunkin' knows who I am. I just pulled up to the window, and not even the window, the speaker, and she goes, Devin? I said, yep. She said, pull right up, hon. So that's cool. It could be a bad thing. I'm taking it as a good thing. But yeah, Passenger sucked. Oh, it was terrible. Welcome to Derry. Awesome. Check it out. I want to watch it tonight. Most likely. Well, we'll see. Probably not. Maybe later this week. But I'm excited. Should be a good morning. And I'll check in with you after cardio, maybe, or before the gym. Okay. I don't even know if you noticed. I'm sure some of you did. But this is in lower quality now. It is just an HD and 30 frames per second, as opposed to 4K or whatever the hell. Yeah, I don't understand it, but the option is 4K on the iPhone, right? Because I record these with the iPhone, and then I have the DJI Osmo like pocket thing for the workouts. That'll be 4K, but you don't need to see my ugly mug in 4K. And what I'm getting at here is the absolute audacity of high resolution and the amount of space it takes up and how long it takes to process and things. Not having it. no, you can enjoy HD. Yeah, as you can tell, I've been dealing with editing and putting together the first episode, and a lot of it is just sitting around waiting for these guys. I told my nanny I wouldn't say GD anymore. These gosh dang files to transfer over and all the things. And I'm not necessarily a tech guy. I'm with it enough to like jerry-rig my way through things, but I'm not traditionally like educated in all those areas. So a lot of my processes on tech issues, class always says I'm the IT department for us, and I am, but that's not a good thing. I think just because I just kind of, like I said, jerry-rig and find ways to circle around problems or accidentally solve things, and it's just since I was younger I've always kind of done that. And so I'm not like, if I don't know, even with designing things, if a designer were to look at how I design my trunks, they would be like, what the hell is wrong with you? You're a crazy person. Or how I edit videos, they would absolutely think that. And it's just, I don't know, it's just how I've learned. And I actually learned video editing because of wrestling, because when I was 12, I got a laptop that had Windows Movie Maker on it, and I was like, oh, hell yeah, I can make my own wrestling show. And so I started filming. I got a flip video camera. Shout out Zach Ryder, Long Island IC. I got a flip video camera, and I would record trampoline wrestling matches, and a lot of the times I would force my sisters to wrestle, and I would create storylines, but most of the time it was my stuffed animals, this frog and a sock monkey, and they, based on who I needed to wrestle that day, was who they would be. And yeah, so long story short, it has been a day. It is now 5 or 6, I don't know, I think my clock's off in here, I think it's 6, and I am headed to hit push. Pretty good day overall. Got some clients checked in, picked up a new client. I'm excited to start training with them, and we're just chugging along, doing the things. I'm not able to go to training tonight, just because I got behind on everything like I thought I would. But this is another thing about prioritizing and stuff. Right now, I think I need to prioritize my business a little bit more than wrestling, just because I need to grow it to sustain my my life out here a little bit more, because I'm still kind of living off savings. And so when I feel like it would be in my best interest to do the hard work with the business and really grind it out over these next 2 months to get it to a place where I feel like it'd be comfortable, and then head into the new year ready to start taking some chances wrestling wise, because I hate, I don't know, a loss of security coming out here, right, is huge. Back home I had a very stable, very well-paying job for my status, and I never took it for granted. I worked really hard at it. I understood I was blessed and lucky, but I don't have that anymore. And that, on paper, if you look at the decision to come out here, it's kind of a crazy one, you know, from that security standpoint. But you gotta do crazy shit sometimes to get crazy results. So here we are. I gotta start, you know, really grinding it out on with the business and the House of Dreamers. I've been really pushing social media. I've gotten some good progress there, and it's just, this is all the work you put in to get called an overnight success, I feel like. You know, so many times you hear, and the first time I heard about that idea, or I guess not heard, but was given some perspective on the idea of an overnight success, was through music and through certain rappers talking about it, how it's like, I blew up overnight, yet you didn't see the 7 years it took me to get there. That's very true. And I feel like, call it arrogant, call it delusional, call it whatever the fuck you want, I don't care. I feel like that's in the stage that I'm at right now and have been for the past couple years. And it's really only delusional if it doesn't work, right? If in 10 years I probably wouldn't even quit. And I don't know. If it doesn't work out, then I guess I'm delusional. But I don't see that happening. I see a path to success in the wrestling world. I don't think that's necessarily what I thought it used to be, which we've talked about in terms of, getting signed to WWE and all those things. I think it's a much more elaborate roller coaster ride than the quote-unquote traditional path to success. I just have a feeling, and I kind of want to do something more than that, which again sounds delusional because that's the peak of our industry, and you kind of have to be delusional to accomplish some things. And I think I can give more to the wrestling business than just having a run there. And again, people are probably going to get rubbed the wrong way about that, and I don't know what to tell you. I'm developing a very high self-belief in myself, and if that offends you, then I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I'm not sorry. I think if somebody who believes in themselves offends you, there's probably work to be done on your side, unless they're hurting you. But I truly don't think I'm hurting anyone. And if anything, I want to help as many people as I can around me. So if you are somebody who looks at somebody, and I used to be like this too. I used to, you have to be humble. Great, but being humble doesn't mean hating yourself or not allowing yourself to celebrate the wins and the victories. That's what I interpreted it as for a long time in my life. And now I think I'm going to do extraordinary things in this business. And I'm going to impact a lot of people through this. I just have that feeling. And how that manifests and how that comes to be, I don't know. But I do know that it's going to happen. And if that offends you or rubs you the wrong way, go fuck yourself. Like, if somebody wanting to have the best for themselves and help everyone around them makes you go, oh, what an idiot, or oh man, screw that guy, or what a clown, it's like, all right, dude, like, you're not somebody I want to be surrounded by or report to or be around in general. So yeah, do something cool with your life and give a fuck about people. Rob Bailey said it best. That's all you gotta do. Right now, the something cool is doing a push workout. So I'll see you there. Okay, so we're back home. I did not record the workout. I don't know which end of the microphone I'm speaking to. I didn't record the workout because it was a little bit busier than normal. That gym normally isn't that busy. And it wasn't, there was like 7 people there, but a lot of them were women working out on their own. I didn't want to be a weirdo with the tripod and like, I don't know, it just creates a weird dynamic. And the reason why I've started to record a lot of content in the gym is because it's more of a dead gym and it's super easy to like make it obvious I'm working around whoever's there. Not everyone, there's like 2 people there max. And I'm able to point the camera away from them so they feel more comfortable. But bottom line, for me, especially because I'm a nobody in this space, and even I don't see it ever changing mindset wise. I understand people's livelihoods depend on it and all the things, but everyone else's comfort is more important than the content. So that's no workout today, but I did push. It was great. And I'm waiting for these English muffins to warm up because they're part of my post-workout meal, as well as some protein and pineapple and 16 grams of peanut butter. And then we are gonna watch Welcome to Dairy, episode 2, maybe 3, probably episode 2 and 3, because they'll get me hooked on it. Yeah, good day. I don't know, good day. I'm just happy. I feel good. Great workout, good pump. English muffins just popped. And I will see you guys tomorrow.